Why, hello there. Welcome to the Soul Sister channel. Happy daylight savings time on this Sunday, March the 13th. I've got your astrological forecast going from today all the way through Saturday, March the 19th. Before we get started with the goodies, if you've been watching the videos, we had some wonderful energy the past couple of weeks to really use our imagination and come up with new ideas and ways to do things. And now it's like that the party's over. And so this week it's kind of like walking on eggshells all week long. Before we get started with the details, we are going to become balanced, aligned, and connected to our higher self by taking our 3 deep cleansing breaths. Let's take the first one. On this first deep cleansing breath, we're releasing all disease, all toxicity, and all negativity from our physical etheric bodies. Second breath. On this second breath, we're releasing all disease, negativity, and toxicity from our emotional astral bodies. One more. On this third deep cleansing breath, we're releasing all disease, all negativity, all toxicity from our mental bodies, both higher and lower. We see all the darkness. We visualize all the negativity, darkness, muddiness, however we see it, it's all flowing away. We're seeing it flowing away out of our bodies, just going away. In its place, we're being filled by this beautiful white light. We see it filling our entire body with this white light. This white light contains love, it contains power, it contains goodwill. And this white light not only fills our entire body, it's going out and forming a protective bubble of white light all around us. And this bubble is going to protect us today. It's going to deflect all evil, all low vibration, all negativity back to its source. While we are in this space of white light connected with our higher self, we are going to say our Sun in Pisces affirmation. I am spirit in a physical body. My spirit illuminates my path. We're going to say the affirmation together. We're going to stay in this space connected with our higher self for 5 seconds. Let's say the affirmation. I am spirit in a physical body. My spirit illuminates my path. Good work. And as we finish our last week with the Sun in Pisces, next Sunday, the Sun moves all the way back, spring equinox, to the beginning of the astrological year. It goes back into Aries on next Sunday, March the 20th. So we're working with the Sun in Pisces energy for 1 more week. And it's all about this I am spirit in a physical body. It's all about becoming familiar with that part of ourselves that we usually don't pay any attention to, and that's our spiritual side. And getting in touch with that spiritual side of ourselves, that creative side of ourselves, that part of ourselves which is our imagination, our intuition, our gut hunches, really getting in touch with that. And then beginning to be able to use that to help us navigate forward and to help us manifest the life we want. So we've been working with that energy all month. We have 1 more week of that energy before the Sun moves into Aries, and that's going to be asking us to actually do something with that energy. But hey, this week, not the week of action. Starting today on this Sunday, March the 13th, not a week, it's not a get her done day, it's not a day to tackle the to-do list. It's just the energy is all that Piscean, dreamy. We have the sun in Pisces conjunct Jupiter conjunct Neptune in Pisces. So a very dreamy day. I mean, this is the day today that we want to curl up on the couch and maybe binge watch some shows, read a good book that we've been putting off, sitting down, put our earbuds in and listening to some good music, just really chilling and just being close and dreamy and warm. And so today is that day. So just relax and enjoy it and get our reserve up, because this week is just, oh my gosh, really, this week is not only irritating and annoying, but man, it's just like, it's so nitpicky. But let's get started. So we've got today on Sunday where we just want to chill out, take it slow, enjoy the day, and rest up. Tomorrow, on Monday, the 14th, we have a contentious T-square with the moon in Leo is opposing Mars and Venus in Aquarius, and then it's got a 90-degree angle with Uranus in Taurus. And this is kind of like sets the stage for the whole week. You know, we've been thinking and we've been dreaming, we've been coming up with some new ideas, some pretty good ones. They're a little bit different, and we might want to like take the next step and or do some to the next level of authority, whatever it is, whether that's our partner, whether that's our job, in whatever environment, ain't gonna happen. Oh my goodness, all week long, starting today. I mean, that moon in Leo is like, wow, it's fiery. So we say, hey, you know what? I was thinking, what do you think about making this little change in how we do this? Oh my God, why do you always have to try to fix something that's not broken? It's been this way for a long time. What? I mean, and this is like, I was just trying to give you an idea. I didn't expect you to have a full-blown emotional breakdown over it. But that's what we're going to deal with, and pretty much all week. So keep the idea to ourselves. Work on our ideas by ourselves. Keep our ideas undercover, because I mean, we can try it, but I'm telling you, having any progress on anything new this week, it's the whole week of digging in our heels and staying with the status quo. And the other doesn't want anything to do with making changes. Now, I say that as a blanket statement. There may be, in certain situations, if you're working with someone whose personality is an Aquarius, a personality who's into being different and expressing different things, we might have better luck. But I'm telling you what, it's gonna walking on eggshells all week long. We think we're just making a simple statement, and the response is like, oh, emotional blow up. And then we move to Tuesday and Wednesday, continuing on the same theme. We've got the moon in Leo. This time the moon is opposing Saturn in Aquarius, and then the moon goes out and makes these little inconjuncts. Inconjuncts are 150 degrees apart. They are not as powerful as the major aspects of a conjunction or a sextile or a trine or square, but I like to call them as irritants. It's like they're poking at you all the time, irritating and annoying you. And that's what it's going to feel like today when we're trying to work on something new, trying to bring an innovative idea to the table. Nobody is seeing the big picture. Everyone is focused on nitpicking little bullshit, little minutia bullshit of why it's not going to work and why it can't work. And why do you keep, like I said, why you keep having to bring up new ideas when everything is fine just the way it is. If you try to do this, that could happen over there. And you say, well, I've already taken that into consideration. I don't care. You need to look at this over here. So no matter what we say, no matter how we try to smooth it out, it's just like walking on eggshells. And you're like, okay, I really didn't mean to offend. I just wanted to introduce a different idea. This is Tuesday and Wednesday. And then Thursday, March the 17th, is Happy St. Patty's Day. And but I have to tell you, it's, again, we're working with this same energy. That hasn't changed just because it's St. Patty's Day. And we do, though, have an aspect between the Mercury and Pisces, sextiling Uranus and Taurus. So we do discover, we do realize, we find innovative ideas or innovative solutions to problems that have been nagging us. And we, in some cases, we are able to discuss with somebody else, or whether it's our partner or maybe a work group or a co-worker, and kind of refine this idea a little bit. And we get a little bit of progress that way, a little bit of support that way, as long as we're working with someone who is open to change and not someone who is really focused on status quo and keeping things the same. Then we have the moon goes into Virgo, and it opposes Neptune, Jupiter in Pisces. So here is my warning. It is a warning because the moon then is in Virgo. So that's the body, that's the physical body, and it's telling us there's a very good chance that we're going to overextend ourselves on this St. Patty's Day. We're going to be excessive. We're going to make not so great decisions because we think that we can handle it, and our body is going to revolt. Our body is not going to let us get away with this. Be careful of that. Go out, let's have some fun, let's enjoy our friends, but be very aware of the energy. I shouldn't laugh, because with this energy, I just had a visualization of Jupiter being excessive. And some of us may be ending the night with a trip to the toilet. And that ain't no fun. And we will not be feeling too good tomorrow either, on Friday, for our full moon in Virgo, which happens on Friday, March the 18th. And this is all about coming from the energy from yesterday, from last night, for those of us who decided not to follow my sage advice of everything in moderation. It's not mine, it should be all of ours. But anyway, so now we are hurting. And now with this full moon, we are given the opportunity, especially with the other energy that is around today. We have the moon in Virgo trines Pluto in Capricorn. So it's a great day to really take a look at how have we been accountable for our physical body, our mental body, our emotional body, and our spiritual body. For those of us, last night may have showed us that we need to make some changes in making healthy choices for our physical body. Maybe we've learned this week, especially because it's so emotionally fraught, that our emotions, we need to really get in touch with those a little bit more, because they seem to come to the fore the minute that somebody confronts us. We go into this emotional default. Maybe we need to look at that. Maybe we need to look at our spiritual life. And yes, are we being accountable by making sure that we are taking the time to quiet and center every single day? Don't care if it's 5 minutes, but every single day, so we can get connected to that part of ourselves and start utilizing that energy to consciously create this life that we want, instead of allowing the outer world to kind of just bump us around. So this is really important, of taking care of our spiritual body as well. Take a look at that today, on Friday, on March the 18th, because we have the energy, if we are accountable and objective, to be able to really look at ourselves and see where we need to make some healthy changes. Then we move into Saturday, and I'd like to say it was a great night, a great date night, but we're going to have to be careful. We do have Venus in Aquarius. It's squaring Uranus and Taurus. So unless our partner or the other or our friends are of the Aquarian nature, they want to try new things, they love being unique and an individualistic kind of person, different, not going to work. So our best bet is to, if we're going out tonight, make it some place that we really like and we've gone to more traditional place. However, the big piece of advice here is just communicate before we go out. Make sure everyone is on the same page. Some of us, we're going to be in groups, or our partner is not going to want to go to anywhere new. They want to go to the same place. They're just feeling kind of like, I just want to feel safe and secure, enjoy some comfort food. But then there may be some of us who have partners or friends who are out and ready to try something new and different. They're always up for something new. Main point is just to communicate the game plan ahead of time. We're all on the same page, so we can all have a good night on this Saturday date night. So that is the week ahead. It's a little bit annoying, irritating. It's a little bit, we're going to have to remain on our guard, be alert, know what's going on out there, understanding that we are all working from our emotions this week, and that people are not conscious of that, and they're just going to, they're just going to burst forth with all kinds of angry or justified or righteous emotions. So be careful and watch our words and how we communicate with others. Okay, advice from the universe. Standing stones passage. That's a good one. Transition, moving through. Meandering pathway, flow. Meandering, flowing through. And fire spirit, energy. So this week, Spirit says, we are on a journey, a sacred journey. Be ready. Be ready, even though it's not this week, to express our true authentic self. Be ready to promote that new original idea. Be ready to go into that new direction. Spirit says, I got your back. You are protected. And Spirit goes on to say, and don't worry, you don't have to fight. Don't fight anything. Just move through this week. Go with the flow. You don't have to make your point. You don't have to fight for fight for your idea unless you are compromised. Your values are compromised. Your ethics are compromised. We have to understand we have a right to own our ideas, to own our solutions, our way to do things. And even though it's not the greatest week to promote that, we need to be passionate about our idea, number one. Number two, we cannot allow anyone to compromise us. So, if someone is out there giving us an unethical solution or an immoral solution, or they're questioning us, unfortunately, we may have to step on those eggshells. We might have to smush them up and stand up for ourselves. So know the difference, though, between compromising ourselves and just letting things move and just move through and not really get too excited if what we're working on is not making any progress this week. It's just the energy. So make it a great week. Remember to be very observant, very objective, so that we can see what's going on. It's very emotionally fraught this week. So with us knowing what the energy is doing, we can be consciously in control and control how we respond to any kind of situation that comes our way. And remember to have a great date night on Saturday. Just remember to make sure everyone is on the same page and we all have the same game plan so we don't get into any again, walking on those eggshells. All right, come see me on Facebook at Soul Sister Cat. I do daily inspirational messages there as well as some interesting memes. If you like what you see today, please like, subscribe, and share. I greatly appreciate it. And for next Sunday, the Sun in Aries 15-minute meditation will be out next Sunday morning for the Sun in Aries coming up. And don't forget, if you need any help in the meditation area, you can go out to the Soul Sister channel playlist and hook up with the 15-minute guided meditations to help you out. Take care, have a great week, and remember the keynote for the Soul Sister channel: life is lived from the inside out. Namaste.